review a show or a movie, I usually go through the whole thing. From start to finish. From the first episode to the last episode. From the first second it starts to the last second it's over. However, it should be obvious why I quit in the first episode. Honestly, if I'm gonna be completely honest, as bad as She-Hulk was, at least it was watchable. At least some of the characters were likable. At least some of the jokes landed. Not all of it, mind you, but at least some of them worked. But most importantly, it was laughably bad. It was so bad, I was still laughing at how awful it was. Not this one. This one is woke at its worst, which I should be a part of because I'm non-binary, but I gotta say, this is awful representation, even if there isn't a non-binary. What I'm trying to say is, this is just corporate greed at its finest. This show is awful. If you ask me, which one would I rather watch, She-Hulk or Velma, do you know what I would pick? Kamen Rider Saber. You see, as much as I hate Kamen Rider Saber, and I hate it with a dying passion, I could still look back fondly on it. I could still look back and think of all the great characters of the show, and the fun henshin gimmicks, and of course the Wonder Ride books, Solomon's Cross Saber, etc, etc, etc. I could go back and enjoy my time in Saber. I called it the worst rider show of all time, but I don't think it's the worst TV show of all time. Kamen Rider Saber's a C rank at best. But Velma? Hell no! Hell no! What makes you think I'm gonna watch this? And to those of you who think I'm a special snowflake, do you know who has South Park The Fractured Butthole and South Park The Stick of Truth on the Nintendo Switch? That's right, it's Sky! And I'm gonna go play those games while watching a much better show that can handle this kind of humor much more better. It's called South Park, if it wasn't obvious enough. I know I shouldn't really compare Velma to South Park, but they basically have the same humor, except South Park is a million times more intelligent than Velma. Velma is awful. It's dog shit. It's the worst show I've ever seen in my entire life, and that's saying something. She-Hulk, I saw everything from start to end. Velma, there may be only 2 episodes out at the time of this recording, but I refuse to look at another episode. I refuse to watch episode 2, and I refuse to watch any episode that comes after 2. This show gets an E-rate, no doubts about it. And I know Kamen Rider Ghosts is also another rider show that I like that many others say because it's one of the worst rider shows of all time. But like I said, at least it's watchable.
I am Puss in Boots.